23rd day of September. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by O'Quinn & Associates Country Financial, Murphy Builder Supply, Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings, and First Southern Bank.
Most people understand the need for life insurance, but not many want to talk about why it's essential to your financial plan. It may seem intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. Don't get overwhelmed. Get started with Country Financial. Call me, Sean O'Quinn, today at 588-1051 and let me work with you to find life insurance that gives you the protection you need at a price you can afford.
Life insurance policies issued by Country Life Insurance Company and Country Investors Life Assurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois. Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jessup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking with someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jessup.
Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings restaurant in Jessup is now open for business, practicing social distancing, but still serving that great food that Damon's is famous for. Come inside or come through the drive-thru, but Damon's is open inside and welcomes back its customers. The menu's the same, the service is fast, and the food is fantastic, and the sauces remain the same, mild, wild, insane, or inferno. The number is the same, 588-WING, 588-9464. Damon's Restaurant on West Cherry Street in Jessup, dining room now open for business. Come on in and enjoy a great meal today.
Hi, I'm Raymond Brown.
And I'm Mandy Yeomans. At First Southern Bank, our customers are like family. As a locally owned community bank, we're dedicated to helping our clients succeed.
We have loans for every need, whether it's personal or business. We have lines of credit, auto loans, equipment loans, and of course, we offer mortgages. Stop by our bank or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jessup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia.
World famous. The world famous Butch and Bob Show.
World famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup. Good morning, 3 minutes after 8 o'clock. And Bob, how you doing today?
Man, it felt good out there this morning.
Did it feel good? I love this fall, man. And then in the morning, it's going to feel even better. You know, it's like right around 62 right now. In the morning, it's going to be about 55. Nice. And it's going to put a pep in your step.
I liked it.
Yes, sirree. Well, we got Cheyenne in here this morning from Odom. Talk about the Odom homecoming and Odom Day. Cheyenne, good morning.
Good morning.
Are you doing well?
I am.
You okay? Y'all got, this is the big day. You weren't able to do it last year, so you're getting 2 years worth of activities in 1 week. Y'all got a lot of stuff going on, right?
We do. We have a lot going on. We have our dance coming up this Saturday at the train depot. It's going to be free to the public. And Tender Pig's going to be selling barbecue plates for $10, and it comes with a sandwich, chips, drink, and cake for $10.
Okay, and who's playing?
Second Chance Band.
All right, and
yep.
What are the hours of the free concert, this free dance this coming Saturday night?
This Saturday will be from 7 to 9 p.m., and everybody can come in about 6:30. We'll start selling barbecue plates and just have a good time.
Okay, so it's free. Second Chance Band's going to be playing. It's going to be outdoors.
Yes.
Bring your own lawn chairs.
You can bring your own lawn chairs. We will have some tables and chairs set up.
You will have tables, some set up.
Yes.
Bring your own lawn chairs, and you'll have tables and set up around the grassy area out there.
Yes, sir.
Now, will they be set up on the stage, or are they going to be on the concrete?
They're going to be on the stage, and we'll have the concrete set up for the dance floor, and we're going to have twinkle lights and hay bales around it, so it's going to look really nice.
Twinkle lights and hay bales? Mm-hmm. Welcome to South Georgia.
Pretty much.
Yes, sirree. You're going to have that good old dance out there at the train depot this Saturday night, the 25th. It kicks off the whole week of Odom Homecoming.
It does. Wednesday the 29th at 7. We're going to have our reception for our parade grand marshal, Amy Fender. She's the OES Teacher of the Year. So anybody who is friends, relatives, or family of Miss Amy Fender, they are more than welcome to come to the reception Wednesday night at 7.
Teacher for the Odom Elementary.
Yes.
Okay.
And we are doing a Scarecrow contest for the city limits of Odom right now. So the deadline to sign up is tomorrow at 3. Residents,
Tell us how that works, the Scarecrow contest.
So the residents or business owners in the city limits of Odom can decorate their yard with scarecrows or anything fall related. And on Tuesday the 28th, the Odom Garden Club will come around and judge. And then the winners will be announced Odom Day, and they'll get a ribbon.
Okay. So
It's
we're talking
free.
about putting scarecrows out there, not ugly relatives, right?
Right.
Can't put ugly relatives out there. That don't count. It's got to be real scarecrows.
Real scarecrows, or just decorate your yard. We really want our yards to be decorated for Odom Day, and kind of let the people that come to Odom see what we have to offer.
Okay, so that'll be done, and so people can enter the Scarecrow contest in Odom till when now?
Tomorrow at 3 at Odom City Hall, and it's absolutely free. You just have to come in and sign the form.
Okay, and then they put it up, and when will the judging take place?
Tuesday at 9 a.m.
Okay, so got to have it in by then. And work on it this weekend,
Yes.
and then on Tuesday it'll be judged. Then you can just leave it up all next week for Odom Homecoming, then especially the following Saturday on the 2nd of October for Odom Day.
Yes, sir. Yep.
And other than the Scarecrow and all that kind of stuff, what's going on?
Well, after Wednesday, we're going to kick right into Odom Day. So Odom Day is going to be October 2nd. Parade will start at 10 a.m., go straight into platform ceremonies at 11, and then we'll have local entertainment all day till about 3:30.
Well, two of the most popular ones are right after the cakewalk. The cakewalk's going to be at 12, but you got Gina Jim's at 12:45. People love that, and then people absolutely love the 1:15 Corky World Class Karate, the performances they do.
Yes, sir, but I don't know if they're going to make it this year.
Who, Corky?
Corky's,
okay.
yes, sir. They called yesterday evening and said they might not be able to make it. So, so they're pending at the moment.
They're pending.
But I'll have a final list on Thursday when I come back.
Sounds good.
Yes, sir. And then at 3:45, we are going to either dunk a council member, our city mayor, or our Odom Fire Department chief. So we are going to be collecting money all day Odom Day. They're going to have buckets set up with their faces on it. So whoever you want to see dunked at Odom Day at 3:45, just put in a couple of dollars, some change, whatever you have in your pocket, and then come out to the kids area.
So whoever has the most money will have to be dunked?
Yes, sir.
I think you just ought to dunk all three of them. I mean, geez. But whoever has the most money will get dunked on 3:45 on Odom Day, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sounds good. So go put your money into the one that you would like to see dunked.
Yes.
To get all wet.
Yes.
All right, that's always a lot of fun. Now tell us about the Odom Community Worship Service. A little bit different this year.
Yes, sir. It's going to be, we kind of liked last year when we did it on Odom Day that evening. So this year we're going to do it the same way. We're going to do it after the festivities, about 5:30 on the Depot Square. We're going to have the Odom Grove Baptist Church speak. The church, Odom Church of God, is going to do the music, and then we're going to have pastors from the other three churches pray.
Okay.
Yep.
And so that's going to be right after all the events. It'll be right at 5:30 right there at the depot there at the platform.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then tell us about the Kids Zone and what's going on with it. The kids love that area during Odom Day on on the first Saturday in October.
Yep. So this year, we're supposed to have a petting zoo. We're going to have our normal chicken show, Friends of the Poultry Palace, and we're going to have a rock wall, a bounce house, a toddler bounce house, our blow-up slide, bungee trampoline, and this year we're having a blow-up corn maze. So it doesn't have a floor, so it is accessible for handicap, so wheelchairs and walkers and everything like that can go in the corn maze.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. So it's just a blow-up corn maze, and it's really large.
I've never seen a blown up corn maze.
Yeah, neither have we. It was kind of a surprise on the website, so we just snatched it up. Thought it would be a cool addition.
I think that is a cool addition. So the Kids Zone's great. Tell us how the parents pay for the kids for that day.
Okay, so it'd be $10 wristbands, and we sell them right at the front of the kids area. So just come up to the tent, pay $10. We'll put a wristband on your child, and they are ready to go. Unlimited all day access to the kids area.
That's a good deal right there.
Yes.
$10, and you get the kids. They stay in the kids zone, and the
it'll
parents
be
can go
fenced
around
in.
and enjoy themselves, huh?
It'll be fenced in, so
Right.
they can't run off.
Okay. Now, tell us about the Odom Alcohol Cruisers. They're going to be something this year, right?
Yes, sir. They're going to be at the end of the parade, and when they come on to West Railroad Street, I believe, maybe East Railroad Street, right in front of the Chicken Shack, they're going to stop and line up their cars, and we're going to have a car show till about 2 p.m.
So they'll be in the parade, the Omaha Cruisers, and those old classic cars, and
Yes,
then they're
sir.
just going to park them right there in front of Blue Jays, and so folks can go out there and see them and admire them.
Yes, sir.
All right, sounds good. Anything else going on with the Odom homecoming that you'd like to mention today?
We are going to have the kids pumpkin decorating contest again. Any child in Wayne County is welcome to participate. They just have to come to Odom City Hall and sign up on Thursday, I think by 4 p.m., Thursday the October 1st. September 30th. I'm getting my days
That's all right.
all
September
mixed up
30th.
because everything's so close. But September 30th by 4 p.m. if they'll bring their decorated pumpkin to Odom City Hall and sign the form, we'll get them signed up. And they're entered to win gift cards.
And what age group is this for?
For ages 5 to 7 and 8 to 10. We'll have two
so
different
it's
age groups.
pumpkin decorating contest.
Pumpkin decorating contest, yep.
All right. Sounds good.
Yes, that's everything.
Is that everything? Bob,
think
questions,
so.
comments for Cheyenne this morning for Odom Homecoming?
You don't want to forget to talk about the T-shirts. T-shirts are on sale.
Yes, T-shirts are on sale. We have them at Odom City Hall. They are $15 a piece. We'll have them set out all day Odom Day. They are red with Odom Strong on the back. If you look on our Facebook page, we have them on there listed. So Odom Homecoming Committee Facebook page, we have our T-shirts up there, and you can see the design.
Okay. Well, good. Good. Look forward to it. It looks like a car tag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Looks
yep.
like a car tag. Looks great.
Yep.
Says Georgia, Odom on there. Little town with a big heart.
Absolutely.
Okay. Odom Homecoming. And once again, it all begins this Saturday, right?
This Saturday. Yes, sir.
What's going on this Saturday?
This Saturday, we're having our Odom Homecoming Dance with Second Chance Band at the Odom Train Depot from 7 to 9 p.m.
It's free?
It's free, and Tender Pig will be selling barbecue plates for $10.
All right. Cheyenne, we look forward to having you back again next Thursday to give us the final update on Odom Day, which will be on October 2nd. But the dance with Second Chance Band is this Saturday from 7 to 9 p.m. Just bring your lawn chairs. They'll have some tables set up. Just have a great time. The band will be set up on the stage at the train depot, and the concrete area down there will be for the dancing.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, Cheyenne, you have a great day.
Thank you. Y'all
All
too.
right. WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup. And let's see here. We'll come back in just a moment here on the Big Dog with more of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup.
Is no longer an option. Hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties since 1998. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the local nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our administrative office is located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, and Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak with someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
8:15, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup. And Bob, always Odom Homecoming, just a great festival. And then Odom Day kind of ends it all with a great parade and all the activities and the arts and craft booths, the food booths. You got to make sure that you bring your appetite on Odom Day on October 2nd because they got great food booths set up there. The kids zone. just a great day there.
Yeah, always a fun event. It's something new this year. They're the Saturday dance before the October Day. So
that's right. So go make plans right now to be there in Odom this Saturday night. Just a couple of days away now for the Odom Homecoming Dance, beginning at 7 o'clock, going to 9 o'clock there at the train depot. And the Tender Pig Barbecue restaurant there in town will be selling barbecue plates for $10. They'll have tables set up with chairs. You can also bring your lawn chairs. You can sit back and just enjoy the band, or you can get up there and dance on the concrete. And I'm sure that Second Chance is looking forward to get out there and play and have some fun.
Always a good time.
Yep.
They put on a good show.
And it's this Saturday, and the weather is going to be gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I mean, just sunny skies today all the way through, Wednesday. As far as I go right now is Wednesday. It's sunny. We don't say anything about anything except for sun. Sunny with highs in the low to mid 80s and then getting up into the upper 80s next week. So just going to be really, really good looking. It's going to feel like football weather tomorrow, high of 82, low tomorrow night of 56. Omaha river level still going up at 8.8 feet. We'll get up just around 9 point something before it's over, before it starts falling again. 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country, WIFO. Did you say the city council's meeting with the search firm today? That's
the purpose of the meeting today. But it's executive session, discuss personnel, but it's at the chamber. But you get an idea of where they're going, how many people they're recommended to be interviewed. So that's the story I got. They're supposed to bring a list of candidates to give the commissioners. These are the people that they think
are most qualified.
Yep. Interview these people, pick one. Let's roll. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Who's maybe had this kind of job before? Have they had management experiences running different, agencies or departments and stuff like that? Just a lot of things they'll be looking for a city manager.
Who's interested?
And see how many. It'll be interesting to see how many applicants they got. Just total. I know they'll probably give about 5 to the council, somewhere along in there. But it would be interesting to know how many they received total. Right. Who wanted to be a manager, city manager of the city of Jessup? And I'm sure they're from all over the place. Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jessup. The Braves won last night, well, so did the Phillies. The Braves still 3 games ahead of the Phillies at this time.
Magic number's 9, so go Braves. They're playing well.
They're playing well. Maybe they can play Arizona for the rest of the season.
Got San Diego for the weekend. So.
San Diego this weekend, have off Monday, and then Philadelphia will come into town for next Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and then finish the regular season the following Friday on October 1st, 2nd, and 3rd against the Mets there at Truist Park in Atlanta.
I'm sure they're going to clinch it one of those days in Atlanta. So
sure hope so. Sure they can keep those bats going. They're knocking it out of the ballpark there in Arizona, big time.
Ticket sales are going well for those final home stands. So I say it'd be nice to get that division, make a nice run. Like to see them win a World Series. It'd be nice.
Yeah, they were very close last year, just 1 out away from going to the World Series last year, and couldn't quite do it. But you look at the Los Angeles Dodgers last year. I mean, their payroll is about twice as much as the Braves, and had all that talent. And then of course it was a very shortened series, so you didn't have time to rest your pitchers, and they just had a lot more depth. Things were really tightened up last year because of COVID. This year, though, things will go a little more normal. All right, what else is going on, Bob? Anything that you want to talk about this morning? Anything you want to expand on?
Not really. Looking forward to the middle school football game today. Always fun when those two teams get together. Martha Puckett, Arthur Williams play today at 5 o'clock at JC Stadium, so that should be a fun ball game. The JV team goes to Statesboro today, and then Wayne Appleton tomorrow in Baxley, so busy weekend. Hopefully Wayne County can go over there and put on a good show and hopefully get their first win of the year, but not many people give them a chance.
It doesn't sound like that. They're already 37 point underdogs.
Yeah, so Appleton's got a good football team. They got a couple of Division I players. I got to see them against South Effingham. Like I said, they're in that spread offense, throwing it all over the place. They got 2 good quarterbacks, good receivers, good football team. So it'll be a test. But like I said, it's the border war. I'm sure Wayne County kids want to go over there and put on a good show, try to get a win. So,
how many of the Wayne County coaches have COVID? Do you know? I mean, that Coach Cribb does, but
3 that I know of.
3 that you know of.
All right.
So who's going to be leading things on the sideline?
I guess the assistant coach, Coach Ward.
Okay.
I think he's in charge right now. He's running the practices this week. So,
okay.
That Coach Cribb is quarantined. I know the JV coach is quarantined, and there's one other coach I know quarantined. So 3 thus far.
All right. Well, we wish them the best tomorrow night in Board of War. It's going to be up in Baxley, and we'll have the game for you right here on 105.5 FM and around the world on our website at bigdogcountry.com. You just click on live stream, just like our morning show this morning. You can go to bigdogcountry.com and click on live stream and listen to it. We got a lot of folks who do that because if that streaming's every down, I start getting text messages left, right, forwards, and backwards here on the screen. And
if your ears are sensitive, you might want to take earplugs so that cannon's loud. I forgot how loud that cannon was. I went over there and watched Apple and South Effingham, and I was standing on the opposite end zone from the cannon, and when that thing went off, every time it went off, I was like,
that's when it goes off when they score a touchdown?
Yeah.
So when Appleton County scores a touchdown, put your hands over your ears.
It makes your teeth rattle, I'll tell you. It's just, that thing's loud. It's a loud cannon.
Loud thing, huh? We used to have a loud cannon years ago in the JCs here in Jessup in the 1970s. Was it still around when you came into town and got a member of the JCs?
Yeah, I still remember when they in the Aki building, they shot it inside the building. You remember that?
Oh, yeah. Well, I not when you were there because I was already left town when you moved in.
Won't say who did it, but luckily they got away with it. But
yeah. Well, I remember going to JC.
They warned the band. They told the band because it's pretty loud cannon. They told them that it was going to go off. So
okay,
but that was
the band that was playing at the JC convention there on Jekyll. Right, yeah, because the JC convention used to always be on Jekyll.
Packed house. Yeah,
and it was always hosted. You know, one year Jessup JCs would host it. One year the Brunswick JCs would host it, and the next year the St. Simon's JCs would host it, and just rotate year after year. And those were great, fun state conventions on Jekyll. I mean, a blast down there.
They would have the Silver Queen corn golf tournament. See, that's what they used the cannon for, was the shotgun start. See, because it's so loud you could hear it all 18 holes. But somebody decided it'd be a nice thing to just shoot it off inside the building.
I wonder if alcohol had anything to do with that, Bob.
Can't say.
You know what would be a good idea, Bubba? Let's fire this thing inside this enclosed glass. No glass broke, did it? Because that was just all glass around that Aquarama back then.
They rattled. They
rattled. Yeah, I mean, it makes me wonder. You could have some glass breaking inside that Aquarama there on Jekyll. Of course, the Aquarama's not there anymore. Folks are like, what are you talking about, Aquarama? Well, that used to be there on Jekyll where you had conventions.
They got the nice new conventions.
Yeah, all that nice new convention. It's something else there. That nice stuff right there.
In the old days, it was, like I said, it was glass.
It was glass all the way around.
Right.
Yeah.
They just shot that cannon there, and
it just rattled. It's scary. Like, people probably peed in their pants.
Police running everywhere.
Police
trying to find the culprit.
It's a bomb. Can you imagine doing that today with today's atmosphere with bombings and all that kind of stuff?
This was back. This was back late 80s, mid 80s.
Was it? Yeah.
It's years ago.
Yeah.
But I still remember it. Okay. It was fun.
Yeah.
Good times.
Yeah, my JCs were in the 70s here in Jessup. Yours was in the 80s because I left Jessup in 79 to go to McRae to manage a station up there. But then I joined the JCs up in Aiken, South Carolina, or in McRae, and then up in Aiken, South Carolina.
I still remember the year that Kenny Bryan had the joke. He was running for JC state president. Remember that?
I wasn't here in Jessup. No. See, I left town, and then you came into town after I left.
Just for a joke, Kenny. They had posters everywhere. Kenny Bryan running for statewide president. Everybody, who's Kenny Bryan? There were signs everywhere. Had a limousine with the banner. That was a fun time.
That was always the JCs when you ran for different offices, whether local or statewide. It laid the foundation for a lot of those folks to run for statewide offices, local offices. It gave them that because you had guys that were behind the scene guys that helped these guys. WC. I mean, you had a lot of these folks there that could help the guys behind the scenes. And up in Aiken, South Carolina, when I was up there from 1980 through 1992. Back in the mid 80s, we had a guy from the Aiken JCs run for state president of South Carolina, and he was running against a guy from some other part of the state. And he was on the road almost every single night, going and visiting chapters all over the state. And you had a crew who drove him there, and then drove back. That way he could sleep on the way back every single night. And he was gone all the time. And we had the convention there in Columbia, South Carolina, had the vote, and our guy from Aiken won state president.
Wayne County had a lot of fun. Because
it was fun. JCs was fun back then.
Some people got together and decided they just act like Kenny Bryant was running for statewide JC president, and they had banner. It was well organized because they had banner. I mean, everywhere you went on Jekyll Island, you saw Kenny Bryant. And the rest
he wasn't really running.
No, and the rest of the state was like, "Who's this guy? Who's this Kenny Bryant fellow?" I think the guys who were running for statewide president took offense, but everybody else thought it was a pretty funny joke.
Yeah.
But it was organized well, because I'm telling you, you cannot go anywhere on Jekyll Island
somebody spent some money for this
without seeing Kenny
joke.
Bryant's posters. Kenny Bryant, statewide president, vote Kenny Bryant. That was a classic weekend. That was fun.
Why aren't the JCs as active as they used to be? Well, there's no longer a JC chapter here in Jessup. Well, it happened in the mid-'80s when the Supreme Court said the JCs had to allow women in. You had the JCs, we had our thing, and the JSETs had their thing. We met on certain nights, the JSETs met on certain nights, but when they combined the two together, it went downhill after that. When the Supreme Court says, JCs, you've got to let the women in. We say, well, they got their own organization, the JSETs. Well, y'all can join that if you want to. And so when they combined the two together, because the guys went and had their night, the girls went and had their night, and when you tried to go put them both together, who's going to watch the kids? Well, you had the camaraderie of the guys, you had the camaraderie of the girls, but when they got to put it together, JCs went downhill after the Supreme Court said in the mid '80s that they had to let women into the JCs.
Yeah, other organizations, same thing.
Yeah.
Tell people all the time, when women go on shopping sprees, guys don't want to go. When guys go on golf trips, women don't want to go. So there's certain things, that's what the JCs and JSETs were. My feeling of the Touchdown Club, I've had that strong feeling about Touchdown Club. It's just not the same. When I first came to Wayne County, Touchdown Club was the event of the year. Monday night, Jim Bowie telling jokes, 150
it was
strong.
A blast when I was here in the 70s.
All the guys, but now it's all changed. It's just not the same.
Well, you got to be PC these days, and PC takes the fun out of everything.
And like I said, it just ruined it. And the JCs, JSETs were great organizations, but when they combined them, it just all dissolved.
Yeah, it just dissolved. It just wasn't the same. Men will be men, women will be women, and if you.
But those were some great times, though.
God, it was fun.
I said those Silver Queen golf tournaments down there. That's Silver Queen. I didn't know what. Like I said, Yankee.
Yeah.
They said
you had no idea what Silver Queen was.
That's good. That's
good.
That's some good
It'll
stuff.
melt in your mouth just about.
That's good stuff. Those were some fun times, some great memories for sure.
Yeah.
Like I said, the JCs did a lot. Built a stadium, did a
lot.
JC Landing.
We were doing projects all the time.
They ran Toys for Tots for years. Just did a lot. It was just a fun organization. When you first arrived, you had to get involved.
It was like part of it. You had to be a member of the JC. And see, it's for guys 18 to 36. All right, it's for young guys to help them develop leadership skills, organizational skills. They had projects that when you did a project, you had to write up a report on it. It was a great organization to help young guys develop their leadership, social skills, organizational skills.
I always had the Christmas dance. I tell that story all the time. Henry Martin and I worked together at Cable 6.
Right.
And the first Christmas party they had out there at JC Hut, everybody gets, it's a formal, coat, tie, the whole 9 yards.
Right.
Henry showed up in blue jeans and tennis shoes and a T-shirt.
And he probably had a certain aroma about him too.
And I said, Henry, you didn't get the memo? He said, Bob, we just walked through a cow pasture. He said, I'm not wearing this. That was Henry. I could write a book on Henry Martin stories.
Yeah, Henry's something else. Yeah. He was here when I left, and he was still here when you got here.
He was a character now.
Yeah.
But I could tell Henry Martin stories for days. But I could tell J set stories for days too. Those were some good times.
Oh yeah. I remember one time we had the fair in
the Odom bar is the place to go after Thursday night JC's. You know,
yeah.
to go to the Odom bar.
And
I don't think that's not. They don't have that anymore.
No.
That was the place to be on Thursday night. Now I learned a lot at the Odom bar.
The Odom bar
as a young JC.
Bob got an education.
Yeah, I got a lot of education there.
Yeah, a lot of education.
Met a lot of people. Like I said, I still got lifelong friends for those days. I mean, those were some great times.
They were fun.
I know one thing: those presidential races. They talk about politics. Mm-hmm. Some of those president races,
state presidential races.
I'm talking about local for the J.
Local, local. Man, they were something else too.
You talk about those were some.
It's amazing it didn't split the JCs up. Sometimes they were so.
I mean, I remember one race was just it got real heated.
Yeah. I remember those.
Yeah, I got strong arms.
Today, you have to talk people in to be president of a certain civic club. Back then, you had usually two guys running for it, either local or state. But it was fun times, and the JC. Not only was it fun, it helped young guys develop their skills, and
the Carter guys could cook.
The what?
The Carter boys could cook.
Oh yeah.
I mean, gosh, some great meals.
Yeah.
I mean, you talk about some great meals on JC Thursday nights. I mean,
the meals were great.
That was something to look forward to as a single guy. I was like, man, I can't wait till Thursday.
get one good meal during the week, huh?
Because you're going to get a good meal out there.
Yeah. And then ever so often we would have socials with the J sets, right. Out there in the big building, and have a dance out there and do that because I got pictures of us in the JCs back then.
Just great times.
It was fun. Yeah. But then that Supreme Court ruling came down in the mid-'80s, and by the time that I moved back here in 92, JC's was not near what they were when I left. And it's the same way up in Aiken. I was a member up there, and every year, as you had to combine the two together, it just went downhill. Because, JC's and JSETs meet at night. They don't meet during the day. They're like a business civic club. They were young men and women leadership development civic club.
Good times.
Good times. All right, Bob, our time is out. Have a good day. All right, the world-famous Butch and Bob Show brought to you by O'Quinn & Associates Country Financial, Murphy Builder Supply, Damon's Famous Fingers and Wings, and by First Southern Bank. 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country, WIFO. Coming up in just a few minutes, you're going to have a chance to win an official Wild Adventures theme park ticket voucher, good for 4 single-day admissions. It's good from tomorrow all the way through October 31st. And then between 8:45 and 9, you'll have a chance to win a couple of free tickets to go see a movie at the Strand Theater in downtown Jessup, along with a pizza from the Strand Bistro to enjoy while you're watching your movie. So a couple of giveaways coming your way in the next 20-25 minutes right here on Big Dog Country.
Where is he? I'm Dave Anthony, Fox News. Law enforcement will be out searching again today for Brian Laundrie, a missing person of interest in Gabby Petito's death. Her body found in Wyoming after he left her out west and came home from a cross-country trip alone.
I can feel what the parents feel because I lost a daughter 5 years ago, so I know what they feel like.
She is in Blue Point, New York, Petito's hometown, where blue ribbons line streets. As for the search, Fox's Evan Brown is live in Florida.
Yeah, Dave, no one has seen Brian Laundrie since September 14th, when his parents say he went hiking in the nearby Carlton Reserve. After returning home from that road trip alone, police have spent days searching that expansive wilderness by boat and buggy.
We are trying to cover every acre in this preserve. It's rough out there, it's hot, it's wet.
Northport, Florida Police Commander Joe Fussell. Laundrie is Gabby Petito's boyfriend, but also still a person of interest in her killing, though police have not used the term suspect, Dave.
The FDA has signed off on Pfizer's COVID vaccine boosters, third doses for those 65 and older and younger people with health issues and people with jobs, putting them at higher COVID risk.
Meanwhile, a CDC advisory committee on immunization practices has been discussing the boosters, hoping to recommend how to proceed with the Pfizer shots. Some panelists feel the vaccines now are enough, while others fear confusion from Moderna and